Hey, what's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and check it out. We've got Doctor Strange, and guess who else we have? We have Doctor Strange, and there you go, guys. This is the new version of Doctor Strange from the all-new, all-different Doctor Strange pack. And one of the big complaints I had with Doctor Strange being in the game is that I don't really understand the whole point. Right now we've got the all new, all different on the right, and the one that is in the core game on the left. Now the one that's on the left is literally pretty much a copy and paste from the last game. I mean, there might be some minor differences, I don't know, but for here. We've got our new version, and the differences are very, very slight. You got a different belt. You've got a little bit of the cape hanging over, a little bit different. He doesn't have like the little pointy thing hanging out behind his head. On the one on the right, has the axe that just kind of floats in the air, and he pulls out a dragon instead of a rabbit. So I mean, the differences between the two are pretty negligible. So I don't know. For me, I feel like they could have just had somebody else be in the game instead of this Doctor Strange. So that's kind of cool. But he basically does all the same things that the core Doctor Strange does, except he has an axe, and the axe doesn't even do any like attacking melee style. It literally shoots stuff, and it weirdly kind of floats in the air, not in his hand, as you can see. I don't know if that's intended, because I haven't read all new, all different Doctor Strange, or if that's just something that it does on its own. But alas, let's go ahead and check out some of the other characters in the Doctor Strange pass. So first up, we have Baron Mordo. And we're going to get to know him quite a bit in the movie coming up in November. Does some little green stuff. I don't think Doctor Strange, does he do anything like that? Yeah. Is that? I didn't look for that actually before. So his cape is actually really unique. That's a nice looking cape. He flies, which... does a flyby right by the Sanctum Sanctorum, and yeah, there you go. So that's pretty interesting. Next up, we have Kalia. There you go, Kalia. Shoots like the bubblies, purple light, and she flies. Now, if you play Marvel Heroes, you know that Kalia is a team-up in Marvel Heroes, so obviously a magic user, like Doctor Strange himself. So there you go. Next up, we have Dr. Voodoo. Oh, there you go. Now, Dr. Voodoo is a cool-looking character. Look at that. Look at all the skulls. He shoots a little purpley fiery mist. Shoots it out of his hand. He can also fly. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
I'm afraid you underestimate my power.
So there's that. Dr. Voodoo. Looks pretty cool. Next up we have Dormammu. And I would have loved. Oh, he throws his skull heads on fire. That's cool. It flies. What I would have loved to have seen with him? I would have loved to have seen them make him a big fig, kind of like. Not like a bulky big fig, but just taller. This is obviously a really cool looking character that I think a lot of people enjoy. And here's the thing: I'm not opposed to them bringing characters. I think there's a little different looking than the one in Marvel. than like a Marvel superheroes, but like I don't mind them bringing him over. It's just I don't see the point of having 2 Doctor Stranges. They could have used that character slot for somebody else, but I guess what can you do? Jennifer Kail. I'm not gonna lie, I do not know a lot about Jennifer Kail, but she doesn't fly, I can tell you that. I pride myself in knowing a little bit more about these characters, and you know, this time I probably would have usually researched a little bit more, but I've been sleeping and it's like, I don't know, 1 in the morning, and I didn't really think of it at first. So, ooh, here you go, a mindless one from the negative zone. Now this is intriguing because a lot of times you think of mindless ones and you think of Mole Man and you think of Fantastic Four. Well, alright, maybe not mindless one and Mole Man, but you think of the Fantastic Four because they come from the negative zone. I mean, obviously you think of Doctor Strange too, but like this is a character that loosely could be associated with Fantastic Four, and obviously, you know, they decided to leave them out. There's something he was about to do. Oh, she plays out of his eye. Alright, well, there you go. There's the mindless one. And last but not least, we have Night Nurse. Boom. Now, what's interesting about this... Oh, she can holster her little medical pack. Now, this is rumored to be who Rosario Dawson's character is in Daredevil and you know, Jessica Jones, and probably even Luke Cage. So that's interesting. So do you holster? Yeah. There's no real purpose to holstering her little first aid pack, but there you go. So it's not really confirmed that this is the same character as you know, Rosario Dawson's, but it is definitely a rumor. So I like that rumor because you know, there you go. Gives you another character that we could be considering. So. But that is it, folks. That is the DLC for Doctor Strange. Those are all your characters. And kind of funny seeing them get bored, but it's out now on the Xbox One. It's just, guys, it'll be out on the PlayStation 4 and the PC at some point today, which is May... what is it? May 10th. So be patient. Xbox One usually gets the DLC uploaded first, and PS4, from my experience, it's usually around 2-3 p.m. Eastern time, maybe even a little bit later. So be patient. Crazy enough, the Wii U has had this since last week, along with the Shield DLC, which I would assume will be out next week. Still no Captain America DLC, Civil War on the Xbox One, which is quite frankly shocking and a little bit insulting. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do whatever you gotta do for the almighty dollar. So that's a choice that TT Games made, and they've just alienated pretty much everybody not on PS4. So anyway, I just have to be honest. You guys know me. I'm honest about everything. I'm not gonna suck up about it, anything. So I can't wait to play the level. I'm gonna do that next. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see ya. Peace.